SimGeek TV.
Alright everybody, welcome back to SimGeek TV for another flight, and this is my 5th attempt doing this flight, which I have planned using SimBrief going from Incheon to Fukuoka in Japan, because the previous 4 times the flight simulator just kept on crashing. Now with that, we are of course in a cold and dark state. I cleared out the pointless walking around checks and everything, and we are running Beyond ATC with this, so it's actually quite nice, Beyond ATC. So we'll see how it goes. And we are at gate number 8 in Incheon, and you can already see the plan here. We are flying the stock A330-300 from Inibuilds in Flight Simulator 2024, and with the Rolls-Royce engine variant. Okay, so let's get going. Our departure time is 21:20 Zulu, which is approximately, I think, 5:20 in the morning local time, so it will be a nice local flight, early morning local flight. And yeah, let's get the show started. So going on with the basics, external powers on, batteries have been switched on. I will put on the APU a bit later. And crew power supply, crew oxygen supply on. I don't want to suffocate, nor do I want my crew to suffocate, the imaginary crew. Safety signs go up, and our logo and nav lights go up. Going to ADIRs. 1, 2, and 3 are active. And I've kept everything instant because I don't want to waste time. Okay, so let's put on the floodlights and predictive wake shear. I've kept it as auto. Oof, quite the weather I see. Okay, seems interesting. Planned fuel on board is definitely not 40,000 tons, not 40,000 tons, 40 tons, or 400 tons, I don't know. 40 tons. Definitely not that. We have a planned fuel of 14,000 kilos. Okay, cool. So let's put the constraints and the flight directors on. Very important. And we are going to start plugging in the SimBrief here. Great. That's our operated flight plan. We're going by Ashiana, Xanadu 8 Heavy, and it seems quite windy. Interesting. And of course, I always say that Microsoft Flight Simulator is still in beta. Or actually alpha, not even beta, because it just keeps crashing and it's poorly planned. Okay, payload is set, and I'm actually wondering, what is the wind? It's 300. Scattered, broken at 25, over past at 7,000. 1 degrees, that's cold. And 1017. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's tune into ATIS and take a look at our latest conditions.
Tree left, tree 4 right, transition level 140. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Incheon. Advise on initial contact you have information Quebec.
Temporary flight restrictions, okay.
Incheon Airport information Quebec. 2058 Zulu. Wind 320 at 14. QNH 1024. Landing runways 33 left, 34 left. Departing runways 33 left, 34 right. Transition level 140. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Incheon. Advise on initial contact you have information.
Okay, cool. We have the information we need, so let's set it up. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and if you notice, I've just put in GSX and activated it for Flight Simulator 2024, but for some reason the jetways are locked, and GSX, it basically, the simulator does not allow GSX to control it, so I will not be using that for now, but it's helpful to be used for taxi and everything. That's good. Okay. Alright. Let's initiate our flight plan. Accuracy is upgraded. That's our flight plan. Great. And our block fuel is 14 tons, so 14.0, which is cool. And let's have that in there. We're pretty light today. That's nice. Okay. So we are doing the flaps 1 config, of course, and we're going to be taking off via runway 34 right. The temperature, or rather the weather that gets pulled into the simulator, is always different than Beyond ATC, but just for the sake of timing and everything, I'm gonna use this one. Hmm. 14 knots. Oh well, let's might as well put it in. Why not? Outside air temperature is 1 degrees. Weight is fine, and that should do it. Let's calculate and send to FMGS. Let's confirm the takeoff data. Perfect. And I should have put in the flight plan first. Well, let's do that now. Departure via 34 right. Oscar to Ospo to Yankee departure. Insert. Switch to our flight planning mode. Yes, I know. I will check my takeoff data, don't worry. Going forward, let's clear this up. Looks good. Interesting, we are arriving in directly in Fukuoka. We may need to get the arrival instructions while we are descending there, so we can take a look at them later on. It's 1024, I forgot to change that. Because I will need to put this in again anyway, so let's do this. I don't think it makes any difference. Pretty much the same. Okay, performance, confirm takeoff data, please. Yes. Forgot one thing. We are landing at runway 34 in Fukuoka. So I want to actually try and see if I can take a direct approach, which I should be able to without any stars. So we will do ILS 34 now. Erase please. RJFF arrival or nav. That's visual. Here you are. Insert. Let's take a look again. Moving up and up and up and going. Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, it's quite the arrival. I think we will probably get a start procedure as we descend. In any case, let's make sure our performance data is done. Our cruise level today was how much? Where did you go? Optimum flight level? Oh, just flight level 350. Interesting. Okay, so that's that. QNH in Fukuoka. We have altimeter 3004, 6 echo 070. I forgot what this meant, but anyway. Broken Clouds Q1017. It's pretty similar weather, seems like it. Temperature we have is 7 degrees. It's quite warm there now. Wind coming in from 20. No, where are the winds? Wait, there is one cumulonimbus cloud at 2,500 feet, which is what we have to take care of. Winds coming in from 150 at 5 knots. Alright, 150 at 5, and our decision altitude is going to be 240. This is what I remember already from the charts that I have, so all good. Okay, that puts us pretty much ready for the flight. I'm just going to quickly set runway heading as we start to push back and depart. So, alright, let's request our clearance now.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, ready to pick up IF, our clearance to Fukuoka.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Incheon delivery, expect runway 34 right, Ospo 2 Yankee departure, squawk 1230.
Ospo 2 Yankee departure, squawk 1230, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.90251, ready for push or start.
Ground 121.925 when ready for pushback or engine start, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Okay, that was our clearance, and I already put the TCAS to traffic advisory only, because after I take off I just need to switch the TCAS on. Okay, all good. We have about 10 minutes to depart. We are okay on time. And in the middle of the flight, what I will also do is I'll actually use my own voice commands with Beyond ATC.
Hold short runway 34 right.
Gate 351 taxi via Papa 12, Papa, uniform. Hold short runway 34 right.
Okay, and they don't give me the initial takeoff altitude, which is strange. Usually with the Microsoft ATC I used to get it, but I guess I will set it up for now. So speed limit at 10,000 of course, which is fine. So for takeoff I am just going to keep it at 3,000 for, actually let's do it 4,000. Why not? And that was an accidental click. Great, the tray works. Check. Okay.
Runway 34 right at uniform. Continue taxi via
Start the
uniform.
APU already.
Romeo 4.
Cross runway 34 right at uniform. Continue taxi via uniform. Mike 16, Romeo 4, Korea 9668 Heavy.
Chalks are on. Gate 8. And I think I want to check. Yep, 7 minutes to depart. Great. Okay. Let's go to the ground. Remove the chocks. If they remove. Okay, can't remove them. Weird. Come on. Let's do it manually then. Jeez, what a waste this is. I'm actually curious to hear. Yeah, that's the sound of the APU. Nice. Okay, let's head back in.
Hold short runway 34 right. Gate 111 taxi via Papa 12.
APU available. Let's disconnect our external power. I'm going to put the fuel pumps on. APU bleed comes on, and my Terranen system GPWS callouts go off. They're annoying. Okay, looks like we are about to good to go. So we have to do 3-4 right. I am quickly going to take a look at my charts on Navigraph, because the EFB is kind of annoying for me in the flight simulator. So airport info, we are at gate 8. I'm assuming, okay, 3-4 right. We'll probably get Romeo 1, Romeo 7. Yeah. So just to show you guys, alright, probably get pushback with our nose going to the right, going via Romeo 1 to Romeo 7, going straight down to Mike 7, potentially Tango. Oh no. Wait. going to November, and then
Incheon ground.
Sierra.
Pushback approved. Face southwest.
That's what I'm expecting, so let's see what happens.
Pushback and
But
engine start approved. Face southwest.
let's request for a pushback. Xanadu 8 Heavy is ready for push and start at gate 8.
Xanadu 8 heavy. Incheon ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved and engine start approved. Xanadu 8 Heavy facing west. Thank you.
Xanadu 8 heavy. You're welcome.
I love this. This is so cool. This is all AI.
Malindo 820. Cross runway 34 right at Whiskey. Continue taxiway at Whiskey. November. Mike 8. Romeo 8.
Face west. So let's
Cross
see.
runway 34 right at Whiskey. Continue
North,
taxi via
south,
Whiskey. November. Mike 8.
east,
Romeo 8.
west.
Alpha Sierra. Malindo 820.
Which means we need to push back with nose right and tail left.
Aviana 708. Gate 36 taxi via Bravo 5. Bravo. Alpha 8. Romeo 8. Romeo 4. Romeo 7.
Right.
Gate 36 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo, Alpha 8, Romeo 8,
Okay.
Romeo 4, Romeo 7.
Let's see if GSX works here.
708.
Request. Prepare for pushback and departure.
Request taxi.
Nice warnings. You request GSX? No, not right now.
963, runway
But I will
34
put
right
anti-icing
taxi via
on for
Alpha
sure.
Sierra, Romeo 4, Romeo 7.
Let's see if this
7,
works.
November, Sierra. Runway 34 right taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 4, Romeo 7, Mike 7, November, Sierra, VHF 963.
Ah, okay, here's the guy. I forgot about that.
VHF 963, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Very good. We are ready for pushback.
VHF 963.
And toggle GPU. Cabin lights go down. Perfect. Forgot to set this up. Oh, so far so good. Right. Let's see if our APU bleed is on. It is on. Going into ignition mode. So we do nose right and tail left.
Vietnam Airlines 408 Heavy.
Parking
Gate
brakes
37
released.
Taxi via Papa 12, Papa, Papa Tree. Hold short runway 34 right.
Gate 37 taxi via Papa 12, Papa, Papa Tree.
Right, starting engine
Hold short runway
1.
34 right, Vietnam Airlines 408 Heavy.
VHF 963, continue taxi. Continue taxi, VHF 963.
Let's see if actually this pushes back correctly or not. I'm not sure.
Current, Q1H1024.
So far so good. We have a new add-ons information update, which we should listen in and see what's the status.
30 at 16, QNH1024, landing runway 33 left, 34 left, departing runway 33 left, 34 right, transition level 140. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Incheon. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Incheon Airport information Romeo.
Parking brake set.
Wind 330 at 16.
330 at 16, okay. Need to update that.
33 left, 34 left.
Parking brakes are set.
Vietjet 963, contact Incheon Tower 118.8. Contact Tower 118.8, Vietjet 963.
Perfect. Yeah, it's not great, but it's okay. Cool. Taxi lights coming on. Going to engine 2. Wind are coming in from 330. But they're giving us the same runway for departure. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it's a Beyond ATC thing. Anyways. Let's request taxi.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, runway 34 right, taxi via Romeo 1, Romeo 7, Mike 7, November, Sierra.
It's exactly as we planned.
Runway 34 right, taxi via Romeo 1, Romeo 7, Mike 7, November, Sierra, Xanadu 8 Heavy. Xanadu 8 Heavy, wind check.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Airlines 408 Heavy, close runway 34 right at Papa Tree. Continue taxi via Papa Tree, November, Mike 8, Romeo 8, Romeo 4.
Cross runway 34 right at Papa Tree. Continue taxi via Papa Tree, November, Mike 8,
let's
Romeo
go
8, Romeo
already.
4, the unknown airlines 408 Heavy.
Flaps 1.
Kiwi 192, gate 122 taxi via Papa 12,
For takeoff.
Papa, Papa Tree. Hold
Set.
short runway 34 right. Gate 122 taxi via Papa 12, Papa, Papa 3. Hold short runway 34 right, Kiwi 192.
Our speed brakes
Wind 330 at 16.
Engines are online. Ignition mode goes off. APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. That's wind coming in from 330 at 16. Doesn't sound right. We should be at the other side of the runway for the takeoff then. Weird. 0/16.
Xanadu 504 Heavy, gate 109er taxi via Papa 12, Papa, Papa Tree.
Okay, let's have this updated here then. Performance confirm, please.
D109 taxi.
Alright, final check for the plan. Should be good. Auto brake set to maximum. Cabin check. And then takeoff configuration seems normal, and then we do the flight control check. Alright, ailerons look good, cabin is ready, elevators look good, rudders look good. Incredibly sensitive though, for some reason. And I think my glass cockpit refresh rate is probably low. Right, let's taxi then. Tiller is fine. Bye bye, Incheon. Romeo 7 to Romeo 1. Oh, sorry, Romeo 1 to Romeo 7. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put the turn lights on, but it just doesn't work. Wait a minute, let me just double check one more thing. I missed this.
Continue taxi via Papa Tree, Alpha November. Cross runway 34 right at Papa 3. Continue taxi via Papa 3, Alpha November, T-Way 192.
I'm trying to find where is Romeo 7. Give me a sec. That's Romeo 7. Okay, we wing it.
Latitude 504 heavy. Cross runway 34 right at Papa Tree. Continue taxi via Papa Tree, November, Mike 8, Romeo 8, Alpha Sierra.
Cross runway 34 right at Papa Tree. Continue taxi via Papa Tree, November, Mike 8, Romeo 8, Alpha Sierra, Xanadu 504 heavy.
We have an aircraft in front of us. Yeah, now we are on Romeo 7. This is why I get very confused. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. The signs are all over the place. Okay, here's Romeo 7. Mike 7. Hello, colleague. Oops. Yeah, we were correct. This is Mike 7. Now we go on to Mike. No, we go on to November. There. Right clear. Left clear. Great.
Korean Air 424, gate 245 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo, Alpha 12, Romeo 12, Romeo Charlie. Gate 245 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo, Alpha 12, Romeo 12, Romeo Charlie, Korean Air 424.
Let's be quick with this now, shall we?
Xanadu 8 Heavy, contact Incheon Tower 118.8.
Tower on 118.8, Xanadu 8 Heavy, thank you. And here we are. Our runway is here. Okay. Let's set up. And stop. Okay. Alright. Incheon Tower, Xanadu 8 Heavy, holding short, runway 34 right, ready for departure.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Incheon Tower, wind 330 at 16, fly runway heading, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34 right, Xanadu 8 Heavy, thank you. Right.
Thai 656 Heavy, exit right next available
Strobes
taxiway.
on, takeoff lights on.
Exit right next available
on.
taxiway. Thai 656 Heavy.
Sweeping. And of course the replay is important. Record. Crew to your seats for departure, please. Oi. Oh, I almost missed it. This is why it's very important to be very attentive. Throttle 50%, nose down. Stable. Take off. Rotate. bumpy takeoff. Positive rate, gear up. Lever to climb. Took a while for that.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, contact Seoul departure 125.15.
Contact Seoul departure 125.15, Xanadu 8 Heavy. Seoul, Xanadu 8 Heavy, good evening, 2,200 feet.
Speed is
Xanadu 8
checked,
Heavy, Seoul
flaps
departure,
up.
identified, clear direct 18020, based on the Ospo to Yankee. Climb to flight level 170.
Clear direct YD 020. Resub the OSPO 2 Yankee. Climb to flight level 170. Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Seoul, Thai 658 Heavy, 1,700 feet with information Romeo.
TCAS active.
Thai 658 Heavy Seoul approach. Good evening. T1H1024, expect the ILS runway 34 left with the infield transition.
T1H1024, expect the ILS runway 34 left with the infill transition. Thai 658 Heavy.
Oof. Seems like a tough weather. Conditions, not really. It was a bit shaky on takeoff, but not too bad. Smooth sailing from here on out. Spoilers disarmed. Check.
Thai 658 Heavy, clear direct infill. Cross infill at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left.
Clear direct infill, cross infill at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. Thai 658 Heavy.
Seoul, Korean Air 180. Good evening. 1,600 feet with information Romeo. Korean Air 180 Seoul approach. T1H1024.
I think I'm gonna start requesting direct to a further fix. Let's do direct to YD130. Alright. Xanadu 8 Heavy to Incheon departure, requesting direct to Yankee Golf 160.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, confirm direct to YG160.
Confirm Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, I didn't get that. Say again confirmation direct YG160.
Affirmative, Yankee Golf 160, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, roger. Clear direct to YG160.
Direct to YG160, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Korean Air 180, clear direct infill. Cross infill at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34 left. Clear direct infill.
That's good.
Clear IL as runway
Alright.
24 left. Clear now
Lights go
180.
off. And it's a shaky
Xanadu 8
departure.
Heavy. Contact Incheon Control 125.45. Have a good evening.
Incheon control on 125.45, Xanadu 8 Heavy, thank you for the service.
Incheon Control, Xanadu 8 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 166.
Xanadu 8 Heavy. Incheon Control. Good evening. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350. Xanadu 8 Heavy.
And we got our climb altitude. Perfect. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise, it looks like. And I think I would probably switch the seatbelt signs to off because it is a short flight. Let's make some money off of food, even though this is all virtual, but you know, why not?
Incheon Control, EasterJet 201, flight level 070.
EasterJet 201. Incheon Control. Good evening. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, EasterJet 201.
GNL 501. Reduce speed to 250 knots. Reduce speed to 250 knots. GNL 501. GNL 501. Descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120. GNL 501.
Alright guys, sit back, enjoy the flight, and I will check back in a bit later.
Incheon Control, UPS 11 Heavy, descending via Alm to Echo, 10,500 feet.
UPS 11 Heavy, Incheon Control, identified. UPS 11 Heavy, contact slow approach 125.15.
Contact Seoul approach 125.15, UPS 11 Heavy.
Air 2406, contact slow approach 125.15.
Contact Seoul approach 125.15, Jeju Air 2406.
Here comes the sun. And we are at our cruising altitude now. Perfect. Seems to be some turbulence around, nothing too heavy. So our imaginary passengers would be okay. I just hope the sim doesn't crash again, because I think around this time I had it crash a couple of times. Let's see if the patch helps.
203, good evening, flight level 070. GL 421, Incheon control, expect upgo 1 mile, runway 25. Expect upgo 1 mile, runway 25, GL 421. Easterjet 203, Incheon control, radar contact, climb to flight level 160. Climb to flight level 160, Easterjet 203. GL 421, descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, GL 421. Nippon Cargo 049 Heavy, contact Takeoff Control 128.17. Have a good evening.
Contact Takeoff Control 128.17, Nippon Cargo 049 Heavy.
Incheon Control, Air Premier 132 Heavy, descending via Bix to Mac, flight level 312. Air Premier 132 Heavy, Incheon Control, radar contact.
Incheon Control, Vietjet 982, descending via Kabak 3, flight level 222.
Vietjet 982, Incheon Control, identified.
Incheon Control, Vietjet 868, descending via Kabak 3, flight level 1902.
Asiana 8905, Incheon Control, expect total 1 mile, runway 25.
Expect total 1 mic, runway 25, Asiana 8905.
Okay, there seems to be a bit of turbulence, so let's put the seatbelts on, just to be safe. Ah, I forgot to switch on the beacon, brilliant. We are flying without beacons out as well, great.
Incheon Control, GAir 028, descending via Alm-Chueco, flight level 1907.
GL 028, Incheon Control, radar contact. GL 028, contact slow approach 125.15.
Contact Seoul approach 125.15, GAir 028.
Incheon Control, T-Way 136, good evening, descending via Kabak 3, flight level 247. T-Way 136, Incheon Control, identified.
Well, let's see how it goes now, because last I remember it was around Bitox, but also it was around that time when the sun was coming up the horizon in the simulator, and then the sim just crashed. I want to see what happens now. Does it crash or not?
Easterjet 201, Incheon Control, expect total 1 mile, runway 25.
Expect total 1 mic, runway 25, Easterjet 201.
Asiana 8905, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Reduce speed to 250 knots, Asiana 8905.
Asiana 8905, descend to flight
decimal 17, Xanadu 8 Heavy. Have a good morning. Tago Control, Xanadu 8 Heavy, flight level 350.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Tango Control, identified.
I'm gonna submit a PREP. There we go. Oh yeah, and we didn't need
Xanadu
IC,
8 Heavy,
so I didn't put it on.
experiencing turbulence, flight level 349er.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, roger. Thanks for the pie rep.
Okay, so in the current state, I think we will be arriving before time because I put in some extra time for our schedule. So according to the estimate, we should be chalks off. We should be maybe 5 to 10 minutes above the estimated time of chalks on arrival, basically. Our airtime is probably about...
Xanadu
How much
8
was
Heavy,
it?
Tango Control, expect hot echo, runway 34.
Okay. Let me just set this up.
Expect Hawks Echo, runway 34, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Alright, that's our arrival procedure. So, Beyond ATC gave us the arrival by itself, which is great. I love it. So guys, if you're looking or if you're wondering whether or not to go for Beyond ATC, I would say go for it. When I bought it, I think 3 or 4 months ago, I bought the support version because I actually wanted to support the developers who were working on this, and I'm glad I did so far. And I think I'm only going to use this ATC for all my flights now. I'm not going to use the Microsoft ATC. It's just pointless. So that was our arrival, and we will approach into runway 34. Perfect. And let me just adjust the brightness a little bit here. Yeah. Okay, seems stable now. So seatbelts go off.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, obstacle, runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Hawks Echo, runway 34, calling ready, Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Auto respawn doesn't seem to be working.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, contact Fukuoka, control 118.
So
Bye-bye.
that's our top of descent, which is why I'm not calling it now.
Contact Fukuoka, control 118.9er, Xanadu 8 Heavy, bye-bye.
Once we reach that, then I'm going to call it ready for descent.
Fukuoka
Maybe
control,
at Zakro.
Xanadu 8 Heavy,
Yeah.
good morning, flight level 350.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Fukuoka control identified.
Alright, so as I was saying, we have the scheduled time, estimated time of...
Xanadu 8 Heavy, descent to flight level 180.
Oh, alright.
Descent to flight level 180.
Looks like we already got
Xanadu 8
descent
Heavy.
instructions. Interesting. Which is a bit too early, to be honest. But in any case, I am going to, well, I'll keep it open descent for now. Let's see how it goes. I'm very curious to check this. So once we reach flight level 240 is when I will switch the seatbelt signs on again. And yeah, I'm not too comfortable with such an early descent, so I'm going to probably adjust it a little bit. About 160 nautical miles out. 160. It's usually where they do give us the descent instructions, but I have a feeling we might be descending a bit too fast, because this is where the descent should have begun.
Nippon Cargo 049 Heavy. Good morning. Flight level 289er. Nippon Cargo
Flight level
049
10. Alright, we will be around here, which is not the ideal one. Okay, let's increase the descent speed. To 1800 maybe. If I had to open descent, I will be at flight level 180 around here. Okay, maybe it is about right. Or maybe not. It's trying to catch up to the speed. Alright, speed brakes coming up. Rather, spoilers coming up. Seems like the sun has already come up. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, that's an interesting approach. Usually it comes in from right downwind. Now we're going left downwind. Interesting. But I also know that Fukuoka has some mountains around it, So at some point I will switch on the terrain navigation display. Or actually I can do that now. So that's okay. Because if I do it here, it clears out the weather. Flight level 240 approaching. Crew, prepare the cabin for arrival, please. Quite the jet stream. One thing Microsoft Flight Simulator has got right is the visuals and the graphics. It's really good. Everything else, well, questionable. Altitude coming up. Spoilers down.
Latitude 8 heavy, contact Fukuoka approach 119.7.
Contact Fukuoka, approach 119.7, Xanadu 8 heavy. Fukuoka, Xanadu 8 heavy, good morning. Flight level 180 with information uniform.
Latitude 8 heavy Fukuoka approach, QNH1017, expect the ILS runway 34.
QNH1017, expect the ILS runway 34, Xanadu 8 heavy.
Latitude 8 heavy, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1017.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH1017, Xanadu 8 heavy.
Latitude 8 heavy, you're off course. Clear direct Kahak.
Resume on navigation. Affirm. Clear direct Kahak. Resume on navigation. Xanadu 8 Heavy.
I am off course. No. Did I select the wrong one? Oh, there it is, Kahak. Alright. Alright, to Kahak. Interesting. Well, I don't know what happened. We'll see. I'm going to speed up the descent a little bit more. But I love that they're giving directs. That's so cool. Beyond ATC. ATC. I love it. And speed brakes. Let's go down again, because I think we will have enough time to descend anyway. This is also one of my favorite views, where
Fukuoka, Air Japan 240 Heavy.
it looks so good to descend like this.
Air Japan 240 Heavy. Fukuoka departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Air Japan 240 Heavy.
Maybe I do need some spoilers. That's our speed limit right there. That's the sunrise. Oh, this is beautiful.
All aircraft be advised information vector now current. QNH1017.
Information Victor now current QNH1017.
Fukuoka, Skymark 002, 600 feet.
Okay. Landing lights
Skymark
on.
002. Fukuoka departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Skymark 002.
Speed brakes up to reduce speed. Speed check. Speed brakes down. I'm actually going to slow down a bit more, to be honest. Actually, no. Let me just stick with this. Let's see how this goes. And that's Fukuoka. Right on the bottom cloud. We're coming in through the clouds. Perfect. Alright, our descent was quite alright. All good. Landing systems come on.
Fukuoka, commuter 551. Good morning, 1,000 feet.
Oh,
Commuter 551, Fukuoka departure. Identified.
seatbelts are on, everything is checked, looks good.
Climb to 10,000 feet. Commuter 551.
No, my bandwidth is not low. The servers are terrible. Actually, I am going to slow down a bit more here, to be honest. Spoilers coming up.
Xanadu 8 heavy. Descent to 4,000 feet.
Descent to 4,000 feet. Xanadu 8 heavy.
Fukuoka, Japan Air 3681. 600 feet.
Oh, interesting to be
Japan Air
honest.
3681. Fukuoka departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 180. Climb to flight level 180. Japan
Let's
Air
create turbulence.
3681.
Speed is checks, flaps 1, spoilers down. This is what happens in real life as well when the planes are going through kind of thick clouds. Glide slope coming in.
Skymark 002. Contact Fukuoka. Control 126.1. Contact Fukuoka. Control 126.1. Skymark 002. Have a good morning.
And descending through the clouds.
Xanadu 8 heavy. 6 miles from Hawks. Turn right. Heading 235. Maintain 4,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 34.
Alright.
Turn right, heading 235. 4,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 34. Xanadu 8 heavy.
We got a clearance, interesting. I don't trust the ILS clearance from Beyond ATC yet,
Contact Fukuoka. Control 126.1.
but I'm going
Contact
to.
Fukuoka. Control 126.1. Commuter 551.
Oh, what happened? Oh, crap.
Fukuoka, Japan Air 3621, 600 feet.
Crew to your seats for
Japan Air
landing,
3621,
please.
Fukuoka departure. Identified. Climb to 10,000 feet. Climb to 10,000 feet. Japan Air 3621.
This is why I don't trust it, because it always gives some weird instructions. See, now we overshot it. 840. should help, hopefully. And coming in, switching to approach. Yeah, I know. Confirm approach phase. Our variable approach speed is 131. Let's start slowing down. Flaps 2, speed is checked. Now we're good. Flaps 3, speed is checked.
Japan Air 3621, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Japan Air 3621. Xanadu 8 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Tower 126.2. Have a good morning.
And
Contact
I'm
tower
going to
126.2.
keep it at
Xanadu 8 Heavy. Have a good
136.
morning.
Instead of 131, actually maybe
Fukuoka Tower,
131.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, ILS runway 34.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Fukuoka Tower, wind 280 at 15, runway 34 cleared to land.
That's a landing clearance, great.
Runway 34 cleared to land. Xanadu 8 Heavy.
Speed check, flaps full.
Chai Ocean 51, ready to go. Runway 34.
It's gonna be close.
Chai Ocean 51, Fukuoka Tower, wind 280 at 15, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
2,500.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff. Chai Ocean 51.
Air Beach 518, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Air Beach 518.
Air Beach 518, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Beach 518.
Time to record.
Alpha wing 62 Alpha, holding short, runway 34. Alpha wing 62 Alpha, number 2 for
Cabin
departure.
check. Spoilers armed.
Roger.
Brake slow.
Short of 34 for traffic. Alpha wing 62 Alpha.
And record.
Air Beach 518, ready to go. Runway 34.
Air Beach 518, runway 34, line up and wait.
Crew to your seats for landing, please.
Line up and wait, Air Beach 518.
I can see the poppies. Great. Approach looks stable. Slowing down further.
Air Beach 518, Fukuoka Tower, wind 280 at 15,
Oh,
runway
no.
34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff. Air Beach 518.
1,000.
Chai Ocean 51, contact Fukuoka departure 119.7.
I think we may need to go
Departure
around.
119.7, Chai Ocean 51.
Alpha wing 62 Alpha, runway 34, line up and wait.
What?
Line up and wait, runway
I'm
34,
gonna override them, I
Alpha
don't
wing
care.
62 Alpha.
Okay.
500.
I got controls.
4.
And the ILS was completely off here too. That's a bug.
Alpha Wing 62 Alpha, Fukuoka Tower. Wind 280.15, runway 34. Cleared for takeoff. Caution wing turbulence.
Alright. We are a bit above the glide slope of the puppy. Correcting. It's okay. I'm gonna overtake them. I don't care.
Airpeach 518. Contact Fukuoka departure 119.7.
20. 10.
Ooh, that was a tough one.
Airpeach 518.
Reverse the screen. Brakes. Going manual check. That's a Beyond ATC mistake. Okay,
Exit left at Whiskey 3.
I
Xanadu
want to
8
go
heavy.
there, on the right side.
Alpha Wing 62 Alpha. Contact Fukuoka departure 119.7. Contact Fukuoka departure 119.7. Alpha Wing.
Runway vacated. Check.
Xanadu 8 Heavy. Contact ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7. Xanadu 8 heavy.
Oh, just about an hour of flight time. Not bad. Okay. Strobes go off. Landing lights go off, switching to taxi, coming to APU, switching on.
Alpha Wing 46
Alright, let's request taxi to the gates now.
Mike, Whiskey 9er. Runway 34 taxi via Juliet 2, Mike, Whiskey 9er, Alpha Wing 46 Alpha.
Alright, we have the gate assigned is 58. Let's request taxi to the gate.
Xanadu 8 heavy. Request taxi to the gate.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, welcome to Fukuoka Airport. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Request gate 58. Xanadu 8 heavy.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, Gate 5 taxi via Whiskey Tree. Hold short runway tree 4.
Gate 5 taxi via Whiskey 3. Hold short runway 34, Xanadu 8 heavy.
That's not the gate I ordered, but okay.
Xanadu 8 heavy, cross runway tree 4 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey Tree. Hold short runway tree 4.
Cross runway 34 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey 3. Hold short runway 34, Xanadu 8 heavy.
So it thinks I'm facing the runway, but I'm not.
Alpha wing 46 Alpha.
So we'll have to improvise here. Now let's see. This seems to be Echo 4, I think, so we're gonna do that.
26.2, Alpha wing 46 Alpha. Have a
Flaps
good
up, I forgot to put them down. Okay.
Xanadu 8 heavy, cross runway tree 4 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey Tree. Hold short runway tree 4.
Cross runway 34 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey 3. Hold short runway 34, Xanadu 8 heavy.
Xanadu 8 heavy, cross runway tree 4 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey Tree, Echo 4, Kilo 2, Yankee.
Cross runway 34 at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Whiskey 3, Echo 4, Kilo 2, Yankee, Xanadu 8 heavy.
Just trying to look at the charts to see.
Japan Air 302 heavy,
Exact.
contact Fukuoka Tower 126.2. Over to
We
Tower
are on Whiskey 2.
126.2.
Oh.
Japan Air 302
Oh, well.
heavy. Have a good morning.
Orange liner 528, ready to taxi to the active.
Orange liner 528, runway tree 4 taxi via Yankee, Alpha Tree, Alpha, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Alpha 7, Echo 1 tree.
Okay, we crossed it anyway.
Runway
We don't
34
care.
taxi via Yankee, Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 4, Alpha 5.
Whiskey
Alpha
3,
6,
Kilo
Alpha
7 is
Echo 1
here,
tree,
Kilo 2
orange
is
liner
where? I don't know
528.
because my charts are completely wrong compared to the charts here. Echo 4, okay. Kilo 7, and we need to go to Kilo 2, which will be here somewhere. Before I do that though, I am going to do one more quick thing. Gate. No, it's not too small. Damn good. Okay, let's go to Kilo 2. I think we're supposed to take from there.
Alpha wing 44 Alpha, route tree 2, request pushback. Alpha wing 44 Alpha, Fukuoka ground, pushback.
I have a custom Fukuoka scenery, by the way, in case if you guys are wondering. But for some reason the charts are out of sync or I missed something.
Face southeast, Alpha wing 44 Alpha.
Alright, here we go. Looking for Kilo 2. And then Yankee Kilo 4. Kilo 3 is here. Then comes Kilo 2. And then Yankee. Right, going to Kilo 2. And then gate 5. But the gate is occupied. Interesting. I'm actually curious, where is Yankee? Kilo to okay, I want to see now what Beyond ATC says. Zandu 8 Heavy, Fukuoka ground. It seems like gate 5 is occupied.
Aircraft calling. I didn't get that.
Xanadu 8 Heavy to Fukuoka ground. Gate 5 seems to be occupied.
Xanadu 8 Heavy did not copy.
Zandu 8 Heavy to Fukuoka ground. Gate 5 has an aircraft on the ramp.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, request not understood.
I don't think it's able to understand this. Fukuoka ground, Xanadu 8 Heavy. Gate 5 has traffic.
Xanadu 8 Heavy, I didn't get that. Alpha Wing 44 Alpha.
Yeah.
Request taxi to the active.
Yeah, okay, where's Alpha Wing 4 for Alpha? That's probably it.
44 Alpha, runway 34 taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 6, Alpha 7, Echo 1 tree.
Now, let me try one more thing.
Alpha 5 Alpha.
Free this parking from AI.
Echo 1
Yes.
Alpha Wing 44 Alpha.
Sorry, AI. Okay. I don't think the gate is big enough, probably, yes. GSX could be right. I see the plane. Oh, sorry, the marshaller trying to pull me in. Going straight, slowing down a little bit. Yes, yes, I see you, I see you. Slowing down, slowing down. Mm-hmm. I think I will run him over probably in this state.
Alpha Wing 44 Alpha. Contact
Bro.
Fukuoka Tower 126.2.
Do you have a death wish?
Contact Tower 126.2.
See?
Alpha Wing
That's what I mean.
44 Alpha. Have a good morning.
But yeah, this gate is not meant for this. Haha. Maybe Fukuoka Airport doesn't support heavy planes.
Orange Liner 528. Contact Fukuoka Tower 126.2.
I'm wondering if what are the heavy gates
Contact
though?
tower 126.2, Orange Liner 528.
Oh yeah, it wants me to cut up the engines. Okay, never mind. Engines going off. Oh, that goes off. Beacons are on. Taxi lights go off. Cutting engines. Bye bye. Beacons off. Okay. And seatbelts down. Okay, now let's see. Well, maybe I'll check it later. But thank you guys for staying through the flight. I will replay the recordings. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. will replay the recordings of the takeoff and landing, and I will edit it and put it in the video. So far so good, seemed pretty fine, not much of a problem, and my brake fans are hot, interesting. No crashes experienced, which is great. The gate we got was wrong. Maybe Fukuoka doesn't support heavy planes, I don't know. It was a fun flight though, I really wanted to test it. And with that, hope to see you in the next flight, and have a lovely weekend. Take care and bye-bye.